I don't know what to say really. It's so good. Hi guys, today we're making a very simple, very delicious one pot dish. So I've got some potatoes, I've got some chicken thighs which I'm going to stuff with some sausage meat. I've got half a pepper, half an onion and a clove of garlic. This is going to be nice, quick, easy and cheap. I'm going for a 15-minute meal here. Let's start off by slicing up our potatoes and we're going for just medium-sized pieces. Okay, so that's my potatoes done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the oil from my sun-dried tomatoes and use that to pour in. It's packed with flavour. Nice hot pan here, and my potatoes are going straight in. We want to get our potatoes in first before anything else because they're going to take the longest to cook. Okay, let's get our onions in. So I am going for chunky onions because if they're too thin they're gonna cook too quickly and burn. So we want a nice chunky bunch of onions, and same thing with our peppers, nice and chunky. Perfect. Now we're going in with 1 clove of garlic. Right, let's chop up our garlic and chuck it straight in. Good whack of pepper. Let's get this going now. Pepper, nice pinch of salt, some dried oregano, go in heavy, and even though we've added fresh garlic, I want some granulated garlic in here as well, and let's see how this is going. Okay, I'm going to start with my chicken now, but before I do that I just need a little bit of this beautiful red Leicester cheese that I've got here, and I want some white cheese as well. And I'm just going to take a little bit more than that. Right, that's my cheese ready, and that's going to go into my chicken in just a moment. Right, I've got some beautiful Cumberland sausages there, along with 2 lovely chicken thighs, right? So I'm going to stuff these chicken thighs with some sausage meat as well as our cheeses. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flatten this chicken out slightly. So I'm going to get some cling film and I just want to flatten it out just a little bit with my hand. That's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a nice whack of pepper to start with. Lots of ground pepper makes all the difference. Some salt, some dried oregano, some granulated garlic, just a touch of olive oil. Yeah, give it a good tap and just do the same thing on both sides. Right, I'm going to get one of these beautiful links, take it out of its casing and it will just fall straight out really. Right, so I'm going in with half a sausage per chicken thigh, and I'm just going to press it in like this. White cheese to begin with, and just a touch of our red Leicester on both, and then we're simply just going to just turn this over like so and just push down a little bit. Yeah, yes, some of that cheese is going to ooze out of the side when it starts cooking, and that's exactly what you want. So these are going to go in a pan in just a moment. Right, before my chicken goes in, I'm just going to give these potatoes and these peppers a beautiful drizzle of this lovely balsamic vinegar that I've got. Right, before my chicken goes into this, I'm just going to let this really just get a bit of a char from that balsamic and infuse its flavour. Alright, perfect, I'm happy with this. The balsamic is doing its thing and it's time for our chicken to go in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to move some of my potatoes to one side, right? Make some space for my chicken and bang, on she goes, right? And I'm just going to do that for my other one as well. So both chicken thighs go into the same pan and get a nice cook going. And my potatoes just take one side of the pan and my chicken takes the other side of the pan. Right, it's been about 2 minutes. I'm just going to check the other side of the chicken. Perfect, that's ready to be flipped. So I can flip that. Okay. And again, this side here. Perfect. Beautiful. So happy with how that looks. So what I'm going to do now is once this chicken is cooked on the other side, I'm going to place it on top of my potatoes, and that's going to sit under the broiler for under the grill for about 5 minutes, and then we're done. Right, this is looking good. So I'm now going to grab this piece of chicken here, and I'm just going to place it on top of my potatoes, and the same thing with this one here. Okay, so my chicken is ready to go under a grill now. As you can see, the sausage meat and the cheese and the stuffing inside is still raw, right? So the grill's going to cook that up perfectly. But before I go into the grill, I just want to give it another drizzle of some of this beautiful balsamic. And that will just infuse its flavour in the grill. Oh, I can't wait for this. Right, in the grill for about 7 minutes. Let's do this. Okay, 7 minutes under the grill, and this is what we've got. Outstanding. I'm so proud of this. So happy with this. The chicken is perfectly cooked. You can just see that sausage meat is cooked inside, and it's just like flavoured the potatoes underneath it. All that fat's kind of just dripped off. Can't wait to get stuck into this. I'm just gonna, while I've got these vine tomatoes, and I'm just gonna throw these into the pan now so they just get a little bit warm, and when I plate up, those are gonna be my little garnish. Give this just a generous dusting of this beautiful Parmesan. So make it snow. Stunning chicken. Look at that. I'm so happy with this. And I've got to be honest, these potatoes look outstanding. Some of that cheese is kind of like melted into the potatoes and crisped up. Oh, it's heaven. And I'm just going to give this a final dusting of fresh Parmesan, just because, you know, why not? Right, my favourite part, the taste test. This took, what, 15 minutes? It looks so appetizing, and it's the perfect way to eat midweek. Stuffed chicken, beautiful sautéed potatoes, onions and peppers. I just know this is going to be good. You can just see it. Right, let's get stuck in. I don't know what to say, really. It's so good. And chicken is so moist. Those potatoes are so perfect. The whole thing is just packed with the flavour. All right, guys, whatever you do, you've got to try this one. Stunning. I'm speechless. So good. That's not just delicious. That's absolutely effing delicious. Stunning. So happy with that.